Yo, 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 let's get the business.
Yo, let's get the business. Back here with another special one. And you better believe it. Let me tell you, this is monumental for me because you're actually the first person that's double back and been on the platform twice.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Okay.
So good looking out, family.
Hey, happy to be here, man.
Yeah, no doubt. But we decided to, just come in and kick it with some casual convo.
Okay.
Doing on the fly for y'all, man. We're both strategic thinkers and creators, but
right.
You know what I mean? It's cool to just come and kick it collective. It's been a minute. He's been busy. He has some new things popping and crack-a-lacking that he's very excited about, and you people should be excited about too. Some new music, of course. We'll get into that a little later. Y'all chill out now. You know what I mean? I know y'all get crazy when he starts going nuts.
Crazy.
You know what I mean? But to me, I'm very excited about it because it's a whole new energy. A whole new season packaged up. I was just rocking to it before he pulled up. I was like, yo, and the title of it,
yeah. Attitude Era.
Yeah, that's hard body. Yeah, added to the era. But yeah, let's get the business though. Back here with the music phenomenon right here, bro. And he's Cool Comma Collective right now. He's always been on the go, staying busy, putting in that work, of course. He's always had some new music for you, packaged up, maybe some new merch, some new shows, this, that, and the third. But I'm going to let him fill in a little bit, man. So how's it been going? Berran Lee.
Hey, life is life, man. It's been good so far.
Word.
Can't complain.
Healthy?
Healthy, living good, drinking my water every day.
Absolutely. Yeah. I don't drink no soda.
Yeah, nah.
It's been zero soda for a minute, bro.
Shameless plug. I see you. Okay.
That's wild.
What's that?
I just hit my 40th episode last week.
Okay.
With Sam, shout out 21. But you definitely make 41. And like I said, to me, it's special because you're the first person that's been on this twice. Hey. So good looking out, man.
Is that the first to do it?
Yeah.
No, I appreciate it.
First to do something. That's always big. So
hey, happy to be here. Like I said before, man. Obviously, it's always good vibes when I come here. So, spin the block twice like I ain't nowhere to park. You feel me?
Pull up, bro. Hey, beautiful. So it's a pleasure as always. Let me tell you, he always killing the mic, man. You know what I mean? That's what he do. It's easy. He get in there, he get it crack-a-lack and get it popping for y'all, and then he presents it in a very fashionable and professional way all the time. And this season is no different. But it's a different vibe. You know what I mean? A nice lit vibe. Everything's still lit. I just seen that his whole situation on the show, on the stage. What was it, a week ago?
Yeah, just about a week ago.
Tearing it down. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, but we're gonna get into it early.
Yeah.
BuryTheMasses. Go ahead and hit him with it, man. Elaborate on this new movement, this new era. You have a plethora of music. You have a couple singles out, which I heard one of the singles.
Yeah.
Tell them a little bit about how the band started going and where y'all plan on taking it.
Okay. So a lot of them I met on the spot. One of them, Ty, he's the actual brains of the operation of saying like, yo, we've done many shows, and he's the screamer on there. He does the scream work on the vocals while I do the raps, and he also brought everybody together just to make something new, since we all had like previous shows with other bands and other music interpretations, like me being a rapper and whatnot. So they just wanted to dive back into like where I guess you could say like Linkin Park or Limp Bizkit left off, of like just new metal, NU metal, that is.
It did take me back to that.
Yeah, because that's what it is. We're all around that time frame of like, when Stone Cold Steve Austin was running shit.
Man,
and
100.
just that theme music in the back was like, it brought the rappers and the rockers into the same venue.
Mm-hmm.
And something about that crowd reaction of like, oh, this is something we're familiar with, but we haven't heard it in a long time.
Mm-hmm.
I just felt like it was a dynamite explosion whenever we got the idea. And before we even did our first show, I already knew what time it was, of feeling like people are going to gravitate to this kind of sound. So
nice.
And you said you listen to Sweet Chin music?
Yeah, it's called Sweet Chin music.
Sweet Chin
music.
Yeah,
shout out to Shawn Michaels, man.
Heartbreak Kid.
Speaking of that era, you know what I mean?
Yeah, so a lot of that, like, just to, put little hints and Easter eggs of like how we coming, basically, like that one. And Who I Smoke is going to be the next single that drops August 1st.
That's the one I'm familiar with. Y'all was on stage, yeah. So we did that
on the show. Our first single was, I want to say, like 2 months ago, Hit a Lick. That was, just more on the bar level. This is going to be more on the rock side. So it's a lot of back and forth on like heavy raps and a lot of heavy metal, like intertwining. So it's beautiful harmony once you get the final product.
Absolutely. That's what I got from it. A conjunction of rap, definitely rap, still lyrical with it. And then the metal energy behind it was both of type of vocals, your vocals and Old Buddy's rock type of vocals.
Facts. Yeah. Right? I get a lot of compliments on the sides of like, sometimes you see a lot of rock bands with a rapper front vocalist, and sometimes it's a little lackluster, but you've known me enough years to know like my raps are really, really passionate. I've been going hard with that. So if someone is from a different genre and is like, hey, come on over, we throwing a band together and rocking. For some reason, it just feels like I'm right at home. It doesn't feel like I'm out of pocket. It's always, just the crowd reaction. If they give me energy, I feed off that and throw it right back, for real.
And you always been versatile too.
Thank you.
You know what I mean? So it's I don't see any new picture behind this. We've seen this movie before.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Just a sequel to what we've been doing, I feel like.
Yeah, yo. And of course, not to mention the Jay-Z and Linkin Park album.
That was
Everyone's a fan of that joint.
The just the era of knowing that it's a lot of, I want to call it grudge, but even then it's just this attitude where we could do new shit and still make it ours.
Man, isn't that fun?
Yeah, it's the best feeling in the world to feel like it's authenticity that's just filling the room up to make people say, nah, this is the real deal. It's not something that they trying on. It's they bought it. The price tag has been ripped off. It's theirs. Like, so with that, you kind of put your best foot forward and keep dropping and dropping. We're on our third single, like I said, coming soon. And then a project. Hopefully we get like a little EP going after that.
Hard. That's all about, like you said, authenticity.
Yes, sir.
It feels fun and brilliant, like just being free and be able to just be creative and literally do what you want, like utilize this gift however you want to.
Facts.
And be very unapologetic about it. You know what I mean? You've always been that way.
I try to be humble too, but I mean, it's just something of the sound that's signaturized now, where it's like, if you know who I am and how I be stepping in, it's usually me stepping on shit to let people know I'm not trying to get pushed off and saying you tried and failed. No, I'm gonna keep going even if it don't look right to you at first, because that's, in a way, it's like a Drake effect, if you will, because a lot of people will see him put some new shit out and they'll be like, I don't know, but if you keep hearing it, eventually you're gonna start singing along, because that's just the consistency of a person.
Factual.
Yeah.
So, you're right. That consistency, get to them.
Can't go wrong with that formula.
That loop. Man, that's beautiful, bro. I like the creativity behind the art form, the artwork on the single too, Chin Music.
Yeah. It's a lot of like heavy on the metal type cover art. So
crazy work.
It's going to be a lot of that coming too. Like I can't wait to see what our EP is going to look like, because we got a in-house cover art designer just putting these pieces together. So
for the people in the back and everybody, do you all have a specific date on it, on the project?
It's going to be this year. If I had to guess though, probably fall. We'll drop in the fall.
We love that season, the fall.
Yeah, man.
Throw the hoodies on.
Hoodie weather, for sure. That's my favorite time.
There's something about that season, bro. Like, when I was doing more music, man, it just made you want to, something about the fall, man. Just in that pocket.
It's a different kind of beast when you throw the hoodie on. It's just,
you smell the leaves and
in a bag. Just in a very fresh bag.
Plus, I'm sporty. Football season is coming up. College basketball season is approaching. Halloween's coming. You know what I mean? You feel a certain urgency.
Spooky vibes.
Yeah.
Most definitely. Yeah.
Like,
and that's
clothes
great
too.
for the genre we're in too. Cause like it can't go of this record is too scary. If it is, I'm like, oh yeah, let's fucking do that. That's my shit. Like it just goes to the next thing.
Yeah. When the promoters are getting their situation together and they're ready to throw the chicken, they're like, yo, they'll fit right into this Halloween show I'm getting ready to assemble. You know what I mean?
Right.
They'll hit you up.
I want to intricate like more on the anime level of like, you know, just background music, because that's what it is when I hear Sweet Chin music, and it's like trying to really depict the fight scenes of things that we love to see, like, and just try to make sure that falls hand in hand with what I'm already passionate about, which is also anime work. Absolutely. You have always been into that. And you're absolutely right. I can picture that. I could feel it in it. What I heard is, background video game music. Yeah. I heard a lot of stuff in the music. So somebody said it's very valuable. I don't play the game, but somebody was like they could definitely hear like the last 2 singles on like a WWE soundtrack or like on there wrestler wise, and I'm like, that's dope. I mean, I don't know who would do the walkout, but I mean, it's cool. Yo, 100%, bro. Like you see these visions. It's crazy when you hear music. It just it brings all these thoughts and visions out. Sometimes it really opens you up. I thought about there's a PlayStation game that came out years ago called Jet Moto. That I used to play. I'm not familiar, but it's a throwback, bro. It came out on like the first PlayStation or even the second one. Yeah. But they used to ride jet skis and you're racing on the water. Fire. Background music, you know what I mean? I'm just like, yo, this fits. It fits, bro. And that's what kind of like brought me more on board with confidence of like placement. If you can put placement on your records, it's not always about the money, but it's gonna be good money if you do it the right way. Those placements depends on what they're talking about. Yeah. Just make it a household name if you can. I like the idea. So who were some of the guys and where they're from? The band members. A lot of us come from me being Hardin County area, Louisville, Indiana. We link up in Salem, Indiana every studio session / band practice. So Ty, he's from Louisville, more so Shepherdsville, if you will. Kai, he's the drummer. He's like, I want to say he's out here in Kentucky, more on the Bardstown side. TJ, he's a guitarist. Shout out to B-Town. Shout out TJ. Yeah, they all out here. Getting busy with that guitar. Eric, he's our engineer / producer who's like doing a lot of the guitar work. He's also our guitarist as well. He owns a studio called Everest Studios out in Salem, Indiana, like I said. When he brought me in there, it was already like a compact, out in the middle of nowhere type vibe where I'm like, ain't nobody gonna bother us. I'm used to being like inner city studios where everyone's at a door saying, hey, hurry up, your time's almost up. And it's like, we got all the time in the world and better perfection for practice. So I know what you mean. Everyone's like pretty keen on their instruments as much as I am with my lyrics. That's important too, to be on the fly and be on point like that. Like you said, when you're going to on the fly, traveling to different studios. Right. Oh, and shout out, the time is different. Shout out Cody too on bass. My fault. I meant to Oni. His name is Oni. They all got aliases too. Yeah. So I try not to say their actual names, but when you see them, they all got masks on, and I'm the only one who doesn't. So that's hard body, bro. It's how it should be, man. There's a lot of style to that, man. So shout out to everybody, all the band members, man. That's cool. And this, boy, it takes some skill to really play these instruments, man. I've never really learned how to play an instrument or even read music. And everybody that plays instruments can't read music. Right. But I never learned, bro. Neither or. Me neither. Honestly, like I've always envied it, but like for some reason, even as a kid, moms was like, nah, you going to chorus, you're not going to band practice. And I was like, okay. Facts. And for some reason, I thank her every day for that, because even on a harmonized level, I can keep up with some of the nice ones out here. So just to put a lot of heavy metal and rock behind that, it's just another bag for the portfolio to prosper, the way I look at it. So I'm trying to take over, not just the rap, not just the rock, but also the pop, the reggaeton, hell, maybe a gospel record or two. We'll figure it out. Just do it all. You already know. That's beautiful, bro. Like you said, man, you already got the pocket. But yeah, that guitar, like, that's crazy, bro. Playing the electrical guitars. You should be in a studio session of just like when they're putting it together. I have playing live. If you listen to HITTA Lick, the first one, there's a part in there where we had like this I want to say 8-bar gap of like the guitarist is like, what kind of melody do we add in this? And I'm literally like, you're the guitarist, you should know what you should put in there. So we sat there for like maybe 5 to 10 minutes, and I was like, you ever heard Hard in the Paint by Waka Flocka Flame? And he's just like, what are you talking about? I was like, so if you listen back, like somewhere in mid-song, all you hear is that. And that's why I was like, oh, he's off that. I went back to rap. Started snapping with that, though. Yeah, that was just one of those moments where you fall in love with music again.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Now it's not just you playing the instrumental and rapping, no offense, but that's me doing it for the last 10 years. And I'm like, it's not as appealing when you've done it so many times versus someone putting a live instrument to it and that's your beat. They're
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
I feel like as an artist, you do a switch up eventually.
Right. Hopefully.
Some type of flavorous change that keeps you intrigued.
Yeah. Some people out here saying if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But even then, you can update it, you can improve it, enhance it. You know, that's beauty in music.
I like how you're not afraid to try new things, man.
Always.
You know what I mean? And I'm just 24/7 inspired some type of way, and this is another forum, so I appreciate it, man.
Hey, I appreciate it.
I'm excited for the new music to come out, man.
Oh yeah, we got some more coming.
Absolutely.
It's gonna be fun. We got a real nice special feature I can't talk about, but he a legendary rapper that a lot of us grew up listening to.
He talk heavy.
That's gonna be I think that'll be like our fourth one. That'll be our fourth single after this one. So be on the lookout for that.
More shows will definitely be popping. So y'all be on the lookout for all those flyers and everything, man. Other than that, how you been doing, man?
Life is cool. I've been real out the way. Just focusing on the music, pushing it. A lot of people will hit me up and say, hey, I noticed you didn't put out any new music lately. And I'm also saying maybe you've never heard of BuryTheMasses, but I'm also in that clique too.
BuryTheMasses.
But outside of that, I'll still push my records that are already out. Pretty Please.
Pretty please, what you get down on your knees. You heard.
Yeah, so
let's get into that. This is the right guy.
That wasn't out last time I was here, huh?
No, we haven't. So
right.
Elaborate on for the people in the back who don't know, who need that update. You know what I mean? Yeah,
so your boy finally made his way out to Cali. That was my first time ever. I always told myself I wouldn't go unless it was music related.
Word.
A good friend of mine named Westside Boogie linked me up. Told me about Inglewood. We popped out Airbnb style. Shot a music video on the fly at a nice little fashion boutique. With that, the record itself was, before Westside Boogie was on there, it was a record I had for like 3 years already.
In the stash?
It was shelved. It was shelved. Yeah. Not because it didn't have any potential, but it was never finished.
It just happens that way sometimes.
It's crazy.
A lot of times.
And the crazier part is, technically, it wasn't my record at first.
Word.
So shout out Bowling Green, because I was out in the spot doing the show that night. I had my homie Skyler. He had a studio session. And when I got in there, I heard the hook. And the hook was all I heard. Because at first, I'm sitting on the couch. Mind you, I'm high out of my mind, like just chilling on the couch. But when I hear you looping, because you're still messing with the beat itself, and you looping the hook, I'm like slowly putting 16 bars together without someone saying anything. And that's just rapper etiquette.
It comes easy, bro.
Just do it on the fly. So if they say, if you got something, you already got it. You know? That's just being prepared for
It's so organic.
Yeah. So they got me in there. I got my quick little 16 bars off. And I remember I kept saying, like, after that night, I can't wait for this record to drop. I can't wait. As soon as Skylar put his verse out, it's going to be fire. He never put it out. And it was like one of those things. I mean, Skylar's on the hook, though. That's him on the hook.
That's him doing the hook.
Yeah, because technically it's his record. So, like, I was expecting him to follow up with a verse after the hook. Yeah. But he kept on having other things. And, you know, when you got... He's one of those, like, really intelligent artists that can work on more than one song at the same time. So it's beauty in that of saying you're not really like confined into just doing this record and pushing it, because sometimes it gets really hard to digest like that, and you get congested and stuff like that. So I asked him, like, can I shop this record around a few? And I remember it was like year 2 of having that record, and I shout out to my boy Jordan Jetson. He was supposed to get on it too. I mention this every time too, because like he takes it as like a win, because he still got a major artist to get on the record. Even if he didn't, he's like, yo, the verse I was supposed to be on, Westside Boogie got on instead.
Westside Boogie, shout out to him, man.
Yeah, and crazy thing with that, the way that happened was, I don't know if you remember, I used to do the IG16s on Instagram.
Absolutely. Definitely.
It's a long time ago. I got to mention this.
Let me mention it again and double back. That's him in the mini fro.
Yeah. Whew.
when he was laying it down and spraying it down.
I didn't even remember.
Tearing it up.
Yeah, so one of those was Solid Ride with Westside Boogie. He acknowledged the record that I did a remix on. He said I snapped, and from there I ain't heard from him after that. Maybe that was like 2020, so it's like 2023, like December, when he reaches out and was like, yo, I remember you. Let me know if you want to work. So
that's cool.
When you get hit up by somebody, mind you, he's Shady Records, Eminem's artist, Westside Boogie type.
So you were honored.
Yeah, so I had to scramble. Like, I got to find a record that I know is dope, but is also like not me promising other people to get on type shit. Because you know when you got a stash of records.
So do you feel the pressure, or do you feel more just entitled to lace it? It was properly.
It was more curiosity, if anything.
Yeah.
Because I genuinely wanted to see if he heard what I heard, which was to me a good record. When I sent it to him, he sent fire emojis back, so I knew this is cool. I think I got the verse back from him in like 7 days total. And
shot the video out there in Cali.
Bro, that was a layup. Not even a layup. That was an alley-oop on his behalf. Because at first he's like, "Are you trying to shoot a video for this?" And I was like, I didn't plan on it, but I mean, if you want, we could do an animated video or something like that, you know, because you out there, I'm over here. He's like, "Nah, just come out to Cali. I'll make time." And from there, I was just blown away by the hospitality of the West Side. Of like, mind you, this is pre-Kendrick Drake beef, all that stuff. So like, we were in the midst of it.
Yeah. But fully embraced.
Yeah, fully embraced. It was all love. It was everything I thought.
Shout out to the Cali. We rock with y'all, man.
Yeah, went to Venice Beach. Got my mom on FaceTime looking at the sunset. It's
shout out to my Dukes, man.
Weed is legal, so we hit that dispensary quick.
Easy.
Great times, bro. Great times. We had the Tesla with the doors up.
What'd you eat out there?
It was this one spot.
I'm always trying to figure out what you eat out there in the restaurants.
I'm not gonna lie. I had a fire-ass vegan burger out there.
Smashing it.
I'm trying to remember the name of the place. God forgive me, I can't remember it for the life of me, but I remember that was like the main thing. And outside of that, it was just me going Chick-fil-A like every other day.
Yeah, just on the fly.
Right, because we were trying to get work done, but the munchies was hitting because that dispensary was great.
Yeah.
Something about that strain was crazy.
Nice Airbnb.
Yeah, so I mean, all in all, once that record got put out, I just been pushing it for the last, because it came out April last year.
And from the looks of it, it has some success.
Yeah, we just hit 100K on Spotify.
Yeah, shout out to 100K on Spotify
and on YouTube
streams.
You ready for this one?
I seen how many subscribers you got on there, man. I seen it flying up. I seen that.
But as the record goes, streaming wise, you know,
I noticed that
443 million
streams.
Pretty please.
What's the monument? What's the target? You have one?
I just wanted a mil, but like my main thing is like stream wise is going to do what streams do. I'll see a plaque for that later. As far as like the representation of like the music videos, I want to see everything that I touch at 100K to a mil.
Yeah. So there is a goal.
Yeah. If I can see a mil on everything, that just makes me feel like I'm more authentic, and you know, I really put time to promote it, because I don't throw money in it. I just make sure I make creative content so people can keep coming back to it.
Then it could turn into 2 mil.
Exactly.
5, 10.
And then you get more records ready like that. But for me, I've always been like, you know, around good mentors that told me like, it's one thing to put out a bunch of records all in 1 year. It's another thing to just put all the focus on one record in 1 year and just keep pushing it.
You know what? Mentors and advisors, they are cool to have around.
Yeah, man. We get hot-headed sometimes.
There was once a point in time I didn't have those people around, but now I do.
Yeah.
And life is just brilliant.
You're never too old to have a mentor, especially if you're trying to learn new shit.
You're never too old to, you know, learn new things. Yeah. I'm always learning every single day.
Agreed.
So to just add a layer to everything, and yeah.
That's the best way to go about it. Always ask. Don't be afraid to ask questions.
That's cool. So like, I see you in this lane of music, and it's dope. Y'all were on stage, like y'all was having fun, tearing it down, crowd reaction, magnificent.
Right.
You know what I mean? It was unbelievable.
Yeah. I mean, I tell my wife, shout out my wife, I'm married these days. But
shout out to the wifey, man.
Yeah. I let her know. She asked me before we got on stage and was like, "Are you excited?" And if you know, like even when I started here, I'm usually relaxed because I'm trying to like get a feel for what the area and the vibe is.
Yeah.
But I tell her it's always two reactions after I do a show. Either I say that was really good practice, or that was really fulfilling to do that, and that's a high you can't buy once you get that feeling.
Yeah.
It's a great feeling because then you're like, this is what music should be, something that makes you feel good for all that time you were working on it, and you now get to display what you can do.
Right. And let me say this, for you all the band members as a collective, to be new and around each other, that chemistry seemed to be there.
Yeah. I mean, they love the raps, man. That was cool to me.
Like you said, y'all gonna always rehearse and practice and do your thing for sure, for Sugar Dig. But to be early, I think, it sound in very much pure, smooth unison. You know what I mean?
I'm running with that. Honestly, it's been fun so far.
Yeah, Sweet Chin Music, man. Y'all make sure y'all go check it out. And you all can stream it, of course, but I prefer download.
Downloads help.
As a true supporter.
Downloads are great.
And nothing to it but to do it.
Right. You know what I mean? Right. Support your local artists and those who are bound to be no longer local, because we definitely going state to state with this.
Yo, we are moving. Everybody's, man. Shout out to everybody doing their thing, but definitely shout out to Berran Lee, man.
Thank you.
Taking the music to another level, you know what I mean? Another layer, another monument of creativity, originality, authenticity, you know what I mean? And just pushing himself forward.
I'm just happy that people want to reach out and see if I could try new things, because it definitely wasn't my idea to do all this, but
no, I feel you.
Happy to be part of something great.
The band name, BuryTheMasses.
BuryTheMasses.
Make sure y'all search that in, man. If you want to book them, definitely they're easy to contact. Instagram, I'm sure, everywhere.
Yeah. Just hit up the Instagram for sure, because we respond pretty fast. We got a guy on there who takes care of the emails and whatnot. So it'll be all right.
You got some new merch out?
Not yet. I'm really waiting on like the bigger shows to commence before I start trying to sell out. I'm actually going to catch a flight soon because Colorado has some things in tail for us to be setting up shop out there soon. So mentally, I'm just trying to like see what my options are in different places.
Nice. It's nice out there too.
Yeah, it's great.
Air nice and crisp. You better believe it. So anything else you got coming up? Do you know when some new shows is popping? Do you have any shout outs? And do you want to elaborate any more on the project coming up?
I would say if we had to guess how many tracks, we'll probably have like 7 or 8 tracks for the EP. Nothing too crazy, but a lot of dope features.
Word. This is what it's about right here, man.
As far as shows, I don't know when our next one is going to be because I'm not in the loop for that just yet. I know we still have a lot more practices before we can try and get another show going. But outside of that, I don't have any projects in mind this year. But don't let me lie to you, because sometimes I just have a spur of the moment and I drop.
Yeah, so, and plus the singles just... sometimes they spontaneously just drop right there.
Right time, right place, and right record. Yeah.
Exclusively. You know what I mean? So
like
y'all just make sure y'all just stay tuned in and stay locked in like y'all been doing. And if you haven't, make sure you add Berran Lee on everything. He's going to tear it down. Make sure you book him quick. Chicken got to be right, of course.
Yeah, hey, self-explanatory.
You already know that. So until next time, man, y'all make sure y'all stay locked in. You got some more shout outs though?
Shout out to the wife and kids.
Word.
Shout out to my baby girl Sky.
Yeah.
Shout out to anybody that's rocked with me the last decade. Shout out Bread Boy. Shout out Iron Royalty. Shout out Heat Squad. Gimme Gang.
There
a lot
go.
of y'all. We might not even talk every day, but at the same time, I'm cheering you on from afar. So that's all that I need you to do is keep going. That finish line flag is waving for you. I'm just gonna be there congratulating like I hope you do for me when I get there.
Word, that's truly beautiful. And that's why we got to do this. That's what these updates are for, you know what I mean? To keep everybody tuned in, locked in, and we're going to get to the business with it.
Always.
But until next time, man, y'all stay healthy, stay locked in, and make sure you download that Sweet Chin music. Wow. That sweet chin.
And
music.
hit a lick. Gotta
hit a lick, bro. Yo, these some crazy tracks, bro. New energy, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's get the business.
Yo, let's get the business.